Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're having a chance to watch this video. This is Jen Reichel with another update from Teaching and Learning. As we know, the governor has extended distance learning until the end of the school year. I think we all expected that news, even as we held on to hope that we'd be able to return to normal to wrap up the school year. I want to begin by sharing my deep appreciation for your diligence in meeting the needs of each and every child in our district. I also want to honor the challenge that you are managing of providing distance learning from home, often while working to direct the engagement of your own children. That, in and of itself, deserves recognition. We all know that face-to-face education is preferable, but I want to celebrate the amazing work you've done to breathe life into our distance learning plan. Because of the governor's extension of distance learning, we have been gifted some time, Friday, May 1st and Monday, May 4th, to use as an opportunity to reimagine our distance learning plan. Before we begin reimagining, I want to take a moment to reflect. Here's what I believe to be true. Over the past few weeks, each of us has stretched our ability to be an educator in a virtual world. We have all learned new skills and have tried something different than we've ever done before. I hope we have all had an opportunity to fail forward and model for others that making mistakes is part of learning. I know I have. I imagine that many of us have had some doubts, and we've also had moments of self-congratulations for all of the amazing and inspiring things we're doing. Take a moment to pat yourself on the back for all that you've learned and tried in the past month. Knowing that we have just about a month remaining of distance learning, I encourage you to determine what are the most meaningful life lessons, perhaps lessons that transcend content that your students should learn yet this year, and then imagine the best ways that students can engage in productive struggle to ensure that they learn those lessons in this crazy virtual educational world we currently live in. May cannot be a month to simply review past content, nor should it be a steady diet of videos and worksheets. May is an opportunity for us to do something different. Over the next week or so, as you plan the remainder of our school year, I invite you to dream. And those dreams might begin with, what if? What if we dedicated May to grade level college and career readiness skills? What if we immersed all of our students in virtual field trips and designed interdisciplinary lessons focused on those experiences? What if we came together as an entire school and asked students to focus on some form of community service as an anchor to important life lessons and experiences that will endure within them over the next decade or more? What if we aligned our coursework around a theme, helping students to see the interconnectedness of our differing disciplines? What if we reconvened clubs and activities to ensure that all of our students had opportunities to engage socially? What if? Here's how I'd like to frame our 2 days of planning that have been gifted to us. After you've dreamed your what ifs, consider some pieces of distance learning that you feel really proud about. Activities that students engaged in that showed you they really understood the content. Times when you've made deep and meaningful connections with your students or their families, or experiences that will leave lasting memories for your students. What was the secret sauce in those activities and experiences? Use those ideas as you give life to your what ifs. As we wrap up our school year, we are asked by the governor and the commissioner to recommit to our intentional relationship building. The relationships we have with students and their families must be at the center of our distance learning plan. The other area that our state leaders are asking us to acknowledge as we take this time to revise our distance learning plan is the value of schools. We know that students come to school not only to learn, but also to socialize. And school is the place where many adults can keep a watchful eye on students and their well-being. In this distance learning experience, it's more difficult to provide socialization, and we have fewer adults who have the opportunity to do those informal daily check ins. As you shape your plans for May, as you put the enduring life lessons at the center of your planning, do what you can to provide opportunities for students to engage in the productive struggle of meaningful learning. Invite them to interact, and as always, let them know that you care about them as human beings.